What up, world? We are back. We are live. This is the Cloud Chronicles. I'm your host, Job Blaze, in the building, man. We got another super dope episode lined up. I'm coming to y'all live from the dojo. You know what I'm saying? Because we can do a few more things out in the dojo. So I'm in the dojo. Anyways, it's still gonna be another great episode, man. Got a returning guest to the show. She is an actress. She does a lot. Artist. She's on one of my favorite shows. That's how I met her. Southside, HBO MAX, season 3 about to drop soon. So getting ready to bring her up real quick. But before I do that, we have a quick word from one of our sponsors. So hang tight.
Hi, I'm Jerry Blaze, host and creator of The Cloud Chronicles. I'm here to tell you about another great show that I follow, been following for about 2 years now. The DL Show, ran by Dan Levely. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the DL Show. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere. They focus on cannabis, comedy. He plays a lot of games. They shoot at least once a week, so you make sure you check them out. The DL Show by Dan Levely. Also, check out his merch here at thedlshowmerch.com.
All right, we are back. We're back. That was a quick break from our sponsor, man. Shout out to the Dan Levely Show. Y'all check that out, the Dan Levely Show. Appreciate y'all sponsoring the show, man. Great show, like I said in the ad, games, cannabis. Great show, man. Check him out. Check him out. Check him out. Now, back to my show. We are bringing in Miss Desiree Alexandria. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, she hit it with the double hands. The double hands.
Hi,
guys. How you doing?
Good. Good. How you doing?
Hey, I can't complain. I can't complain. Other than, it's starting to get a little cooler down here. So hopefully that's the only thing I can really complain about is eat.
I'm ready. I'm ready for Halloween. I love it.
Yes. 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 Okay. So before we get into what we're going to talk about today, just introduce yourself real quick for people who didn't see the first episode. Just tell them a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so my name is Desiree Alexandria. I am an actress, artist, brand ambassador, amongst many other things. And yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. Tell them what show you on though. Come on now, don't gloss over it.
So I'm on a show called Southside. Back around 2 seasons, season 1, season 2, and then they upgraded my character for season 3. So check it out. Coming out next year.
Woo! Speaking role, bitches. Sorry, I throw that out there for your haters. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so in our first episode, man, we found out that we are both kind of conspiracy theorists a little bit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So let's talk about it. We're gonna talk about some of our favorite conspiracy theories. Just a couple real quick. So, do you know, you got one off the top of your head? Do you want to go? What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about CERN? We can always go CERN.
Sure. I mean, there's so many. Like, I know we cannot cover it all. It's such a rabbit hole.
Right. We can kind of keep it like on like new stuff. Like, what do you think about the holes that are popping up?
Oh, like the black holes and stuff like that. Well, I feel like, okay, you know what?
Not the black holes, the ones that are like in the earth.
Are they? I don't know. I don't think I've heard about those.
Yeah, they're just like sinkholes. Those big sinkholes that are popping up all over the place.
Like some Stranger Things type stuff?
Yeah, and like they go down there and there's like a forest down there and stuff.
What? You have to send me this because I haven't heard of this. It's been a while since I dug into conspiracies because when you go too deep, it really takes a toll on your mindset.
Yeah, for sure.
So I had to kind of step back, but we could talk about it. I mean, I haven't heard of that. I feel like all the shows and things like Stranger Things, they're actually showing us what is actually happening in our reality. There's actually a documentary, if you look it up, it's called Out of the Shadows. and they talk about that, how the CIA doesn't work with the FBI. In fact, the CIA is like the ultimate inside spy that spies on all of us, that knows more than the FBI, and actually works with Hollywood to kind of get facts on things and also debunk things.
Wow.
It's crazy. It's a crazy documentary. You got to check it out. But that's what I think when I hear things that are happening in reality, and then I'm like, oh, it sounds like that movie. It's like they're telling us, like The Simpsons, like they're telling us what they're doing or what's happening out there.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I started saying that maybe about 10 years ago. I started saying, I was like, man, there's when you see a movie, if you see something in a movie, it's already happened.
Mm-hmm.
Something to that effect, or if not the exact thing, has already happened, because they didn't just think of that on their own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not limiting their imaginations, but like I firmly believe, like Stranger Things, like you said, that's some, all that. There's something to every one of those stories. Like there's some real stuff.
Yep. So
That's why
what's
that.
CERN? What exactly? I feel like I've heard of it.
Okay,
But
CERN was it's supposed to be like this big machine that they have, and this is like the biggest one that they had ever made, and they were gonna turn it on July 4th. And remember, we were kind of talking about this, the whole overlapping of the timelines.
Yeah.
And then so it was like after they turned it on, that's when people started noticing the Chick-fil-A was spelt different and all that kind of stuff. You know how like people were like,
the
look
Mandela effects.
The Mandela effect. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like that's been happening though. Yeah. I don't know if that's like that happened on the 4th of July. I feel like that's something that's been happening already for a long time, you know? Like I've actually seen glitches. I've seen
Me too.
I feel like when you awaken and you're not just always on autopilot, you can see more than what the eye sees on a daily basis. Like if you're tuned in and if you're in the moment, you can actually catch these weird glitches, you know, in our everyday lives, and how our realities actually do shift with other dimensions, you know.
I really do believe in that. I think the whole did you see the new Doctor Strange movie by chance?
No. I'll check it out.
The whole thing is timelines. You know what I'm saying? And all these multiverses.
I love it. I have to see it.
Yeah. Just even if you're not interested in that kind of stuff, you'll like it just for that.
I do. And I love it. I love all that stuff.
I definitely think deja vu is a glitch. I don't think that's that. I think it's I've because I've had it 5 or 6 times about the same thing. And I'm like, I know I have been right here before doing this exact thing while that song was playing. This was right there. You know what I mean? Like somebody was, you know, like every little detail you look around, you're like, that was here. That was here too. That was here. That was here. Was it sunny? You know?
So wait, deja vu is such a weird, untouched subject. What do you think deja vu is? What is that?
I mean, that's what I think it is. I think now that I've gotten older, I think it's us glitching the matrix, like how you were saying. I really do. I think that's what deja vu is. And you know, they worded it as something else. If you go look it up, there's some kind of like explanation for it, but it doesn't explain it enough to me. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody has it. There's not one person who hasn't had it.
That's true.
You know, so
I guess deja vu, I mean, it's such a weird, familiar feeling that we get. I wonder if it would be like all of our parallel versions of us experiencing the same exact thing at the same time, or maybe, you know what I mean?
Ooh, that's deep. That's deep. I never thought about it like that. That is deep. Ooh, that's deep. That's deep.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. I honestly love all that stuff. I love it.
So you think like there's like another you and there's another, you know what I'm saying? Like we have multiple versions of ourselves out there.
I do. Sometimes I'll be thinking like the craziest things, right? Like, for example, if I'm running late, I try to have like an alternative mindset instead of like always stressing out. Like if I'm running late, for example, I couldn't find my phone this morning, and my phone was in the closet where I had the pet food, where I leave the pet food, and I was like looking at, I had to leave like within the next 5 minutes so I could be on time. And I'm looking, it's already time. I'm like, oh my God, where's my phone? Where's my phone? And I'm like, okay, don't worry about it, Des, because in another reality where you found your phone and you left on time, you got into a car accident and you like something happened.
No,
You know?
I be
So,
thinking that too. Yeah, I think that too. Because I remember this one time, like my friend wanted me to go out to eat with him, and I didn't, and he ended up getting like a really bad wreck. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh man. And in
I
another
mean,
reality, you did go out to eat with
yeah,
him
I probably
and
was
you
in there.
were in that wreck.
Yeah. Yeah, that I think about that all the time. I was like, man, something kept me from going. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I wanted to go. It was just like, just something like kind of. That's a good question. Do you think like how do you feel like about like spirits, ancestors, angels, that kind of stuff?
I believe it all exists.
Me too.
Everything. Mermaids, vampires, werewolves, reptilians, the Illuminati, Freemasons, everything that's ever been mentioned it's spoken and it's created into our reality.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, they say them reptilian people are on another planet.
I have a theory about that. Okay, so you know how they say we evolved from mammals?
Okay.
What if the reptilians evolved from reptiles? You ever thought about that? Did you ever think about that?
Yeah, because if you see the pictures of them, the way they have them pictured, they stand just like us. They just but they still got the reptilian
like
head.
Have you dug into that stuff, like the Illuminati?
That's crazy.
That's why I had to stop, honestly, because I got so deep into it, I couldn't sleep.
Oh,
I couldn't sleep. And I started to get weird phone numbers calling me. And
you can't dig too deep.
There was times where I'd be streaming. I remember telling you I streamed at the last podcast we did. I told you I was streaming on an app, and one time I was talking about it because it was during the pandemic, and I was going down this rabbit hole about the virus and about like just everything, like all the movements always before election time. Like if you ever notice, it's always something to divide us, whether it's race, whether it's sex, whether it's age, class, it's always something right before. Yep. And when I looked into it, it shook me. But then you know what? I had to take my power back. And I'm like, you know what? This is exactly what they want to install in us, whether we know it or not. They want us to fear it. They don't care if we know all their secrets. If we're scared, that's what they want. So I decided to take my power back. And you know what? Freedom is free. So I chose not to be afraid anymore of them trying to push their agenda down our throats, because the new world order, basically they want everyone to be ruled and have the same, they don't want anyone to be able to create generational wealth for themselves. They want everyone to stay the same, right? And I want to get deeper into some stuff, but I'm kind of scared to touch on
No. We'll talk off camera about it.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared about some stuff to talk, because you never know. Some things really strike people. They really strike some nerves in people. And, just...
Hey, shout out to the homie Aaron checking in. Appreciate you. Hopped in to say hey on my lunch. Appreciate you. Big supporter of the show.
Hey, Aaron.
Thanks. Thank you. Yeah, I definitely, because even when we were thinking about doing this episode, I was like, we're going to talk, but we can't like really, you know what I'm saying? Like we're going to brush the surface of stuff and y'all go dig into it on your own time.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. I didn't even finish. When I was streaming and talking about it, about this stuff that I want to talk about, but we'll hold off camera. my stream ended.
Oh, snap.
My stream would randomly end on me, and then it would say something like violation of blah blah blah, and it was like nothing, like there was like no nudity, no sexual activity, but I think because there's certain keywords.
Yep.
And
I
like
believe that's the
it'll
keyword thing.
it'll make your stuff glitch.
Yeah.
It'll make your video glitch. It'll make your lives end if you get too deep into these topics. Because they don't want everyone to know, obviously. They want ignorance is bliss. They want everyone to stay sheep
That's facts.
and
That's facts.
asleep.
That's facts. That's facts. Yeah. And on that note, we probably ought to stop talking about that shit. Because we both got careers ahead of us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we want to do that and everything. So y'all wrapped up with filming, just to swing it real quick. Y'all wrapped up.
We did. Yes, I'm on 3 episodes. I get to speak on 3 episodes. They're not huge roles, but you know what? I'm very proud of them. I'm very excited.
So what about the other episodes? Like, are you saying you got 3 episodes where you're speaking, or you're only?
Yeah, the 3 episodes that I'm speaking in are the 3 episodes that I'm in. So I think that they do about like 9 or 10 episodes per season.
Yeah.
But I know this season they started filming a lot out, like everywhere around Chicago.
Right.
So,
okay.
And me, I had the RTO shirt, so I was just in the RTO scenes, you know.
Yeah,
so.
That's true. Yeah, and see, you know what the 3rd season is, and we can't really talk about that on the air. But you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I get you. That's what I was kind of wondering. I was like, I can't really ask her that because y'all gonna have to wait, man. Season 3 is gonna be out. When is that dropping though?
They usually they drop it a year exactly after we're done filming, so they have to like edit it and everything like that. So sometime this time next year, around summertime, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely looking forward to that. So while we're talking about shows, what kind of shows have you been watching? Like what you got in the what's on the Netflix? What's on the Hulu?
Man, I've binged so many shows, and they're like all over the place. I've watched like Better Call Saul, Bridgerton. That's a good one. Have you seen Bridgerton?
I saw some of it. I know that's more for the ladies, but yeah, I saw it, but like the 2 episodes I watched, I was like, okay, I get it.
It's like, interesting. It's like,
because
it's
the
like
2 episodes, I was like,
era.
oh, for real? I was like, she don't like her. I was like,
yeah, it's definitely, it's interesting. I mean, if you like kind of like dramatic shows, I watched Jane the Virgin. I know it's kind of old, but I just binged Jane the Virgin. I'm watching Better Call Saul. I saw Euphoria. I love Euphoria. I freaking
that's
love
a popular one.
Have you seen it?
No, I have not watched Euphoria, but you know when I have watched this on HBO too? The Baby. Have you seen The Baby?
No.
Okay, so do you like of course you like comedy. So this is a comedy horror show. Yes, and it's about this this is black girl, and it's in England or wherever, it's overseas somewhere because everybody's got the English accent. And I love British films and stuff. I don't know why, I like the British comedies and stuff. So it was right up my way. As soon as I started talking, I was like, oh yeah, I'm in. And so anyways, it's this little baby, this little white baby. He's like 1 year old, maybe 2. But he's been that age for centuries. And he's evil. And he like picks the woman that he wants to like watch him. And then when he's done with them, he makes them like, he like has some mental thing and he makes them like kill themselves. Yes.
So it's a comedy horror?
Yeah, but it's funny,
but it's
this. Yeah, it's on HBO MAX right now. The Baby.
Oh my goodness. I love horror films, and when it's like a comedy horror, I freaking love it.
Yeah.
I actually just entered a chance to win. It's called Face of Horror, and we get to film with Jim. I'm gonna butcher his last name. Jim Vidiola. I don't know how to say it. And like if I win, I get like to do the independent film, and then also a front cover of a magazine with the actor of Jason, who plays Jason from Freddy vs. Jason, and then a $13,000 check.
Ooh. Nice. So is it like do they have to vote, or is it?
Yeah. So the first round is like 9 days. You vote. Right now, well, before I got on here, I saw I was in first place. So
nice.
I hope I get it. I love it.
So is there something where people can go vote?
Yeah.
Tell them.
If you follow my Instagram, Miss Desirable, that's MISSDESIRABLE, Miss Desirable, you can click on the link in my bio. And it's a free vote. It's a free vote if you go through Facebook. And who doesn't have Facebook these days, right?
Yeah. So y'all go run that up. Go run it up.
But I'm so excited for Halloween. I honestly, I love it. I already brought my witch mug
I like that. That's dope.
I got my little pumpkin bracelet, my little witch bracelet. I love Halloween.
My birthday is on the 26th of October.
Shut up. Mm-hmm. Have you ever had like a Halloween birthday party?
Yeah. Not in a long time though. But yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because it's like right before either that. Like I'll celebrate it on the day and then do the party on Halloween or something like that.
Yeah. Oh man,
Halloween.
What are you doing this year?
You know what? I have no idea. I'm getting ready. I'm starting doing stand-up.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I'm going this week. So and that's gonna be on Thursdays. Y'all come check me out. Pull up, Hyenas.
Where?
Fort Worth. In Fort Worth, Texas, Hyenas Comedy Club.
Ooh, nice.
I'm gonna be there on Thursday. Getting my reps in. And
that's exciting. Are you gonna go live? Are you gonna go live?
Am I gonna go live when I do it? I'm gonna have someone record it with my phone.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have someone record it with my phone so I can like chop it and edit it, and it'll give me some content to put out. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just like dropping the whole set. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna drop a little audio, at least one joke.
That's exciting. Good for you.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. So I'm looking forward to this Thursday.
Congratulations. That's fun. That's exciting. I hope you kill it.
Yes. I'm hyped. I'm not gonna say. I think I'll be fine. I'm just gonna say that.
You're gonna be great.
I went up there and checked it out.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago. Mm-hmm. And one of my friends, he's been going up there, so I got a friend up there, but I think I'll be able to hold my own.
So who are like the comedians that have inspired you?
Ooh, great question. Well, of course, like all the famous ones, like Martin, Richard Pryor, and all the greats, Dave Chappelle, Bernie Mac is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
He's from Chicago, so Bernie Mac's one of my favorites. But since doing this podcast for the last 2 years, I've gotten to like sit and talk with so many comedians, and I've been watching a lot more podcasts now, and a lot of the podcasts, well, most of the podcasts I watch are ran by comedians. So I almost feel like it's like I've been going to like comedy class virtually for like 2 years. You know what I'm saying? It's something I've always wanted to do, but I didn't want to like do it until I was like 100% into it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I think it's going to be good, but
it's going to be great.
Yeah. A lot of these people, man, I mean, I don't want to mess up his name. Sutan.
Mm-hmm.
He's an inspiration. Like the show, like just, that when the interview I had with him, and he was talking about how he started doing stand up, and then it,
Oh my goodness, he's hilarious. Everyone,
very funny.
You got to.
I didn't know he even did stand up. I didn't know he did stand up till the interview.
Yeah. And also, I know there's another stand up comedian on the show. His name's Will Miles, and his wife.
Is that the guy with the flat top, kind of?
I'm not sure.
I think I know you're talking. He's kind of light skinned.
Kind of.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. He's funny. He's really funny.
His wife too. His wife is a comedian. So like.
Okay.
It's always fun on set with comedians. It's always hilarious.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny, man. Because who did I have? I had Anton last week on the show. Uncle Spike, shout out to him.
Nice.
Yeah, that he came back on the show, so it was his second
He's
time on there.
funny.
Yeah,
Funny.
he is
Hilarious.
hilarious.
Oh
Dude,
man.
very
So
funny dude.
do you, for your comedy show, this is gonna be your first one, right?
Yeah.
Is it like all scripted? Like,
What do I have like some stuff written out that I'm gonna
Yeah.
do?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I've got a set. I think I've got like 15 minutes worth of material. I'm only gonna be able to do like 3 or 5, but I've been prepping for this, and like now it's like, since I know I'm gonna do it, when something funny pops up, I'll go to my notes, put it down in there. So, you know, it started at 3 and now I'm at like 12, you know, and so yeah, I'm starting to like more observational humor. You know, it's not going to be any knock jokes or anything like that, but
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be fun. But I've had some comedians like quote unquote check my work. I've been getting some coaching.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? I bounced it off them, you know, and they've given me the hard truth. They're like, nah, swing it this way or say it like this, you know. So
that's what you need. That's when you know they're looking out for you. Oh
yeah, man. Hey, salute to them. Let me go ahead and give them a shout out too. Shout out to Gas Store Almonte. Shout out to him. Shout out to Sherwin Array. Big shout out to him, man. Shout out to my boy Dexter Ferguson too. Ferg, he's doing big things, man. A lot of people, them three right there, man, they've really been helping me out, so I appreciate it. And I know there's a lot others too, man. Every comedian that I've had on my show that said you should do comedy, I appreciate you. So
follow your dreams.
Yeah. I'm trying to get on the show with you. I'll be there by season 4, season 5, I think maybe.
Yeah, I can
talked
see
to him.
it.
I was like, hey, man,
see it.
Write me in Texas part, like Texas RTO. You know, I'll do something. I'll come up there. I don't give a damn. I'll take the bus. I don't care. I'll get up there.
There you go. Yeah.
But that's what's up. So
once you got your little reels and everything, submit it. I can see it.
Yeah, let me get that blue check. Let me go and get blue check real quick. You know what I'm saying? Get that blue check in there. Yeah, it's gonna be fun though. I'm gonna post a little something from Thursday though. I can't wait. Like I'm almost more excited about posting it because you know I don't want to call myself a comedian until I get up there. Mm-hmm. Once after I do that first set, okay. Yeah. That's why even in my bio it just says comedy. Yeah. I say comedian. Yeah. Just comedy. Like I got too much respect for like them stand-up comedians. It's just hard.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
It's nerve-wracking.
Yeah. But I think I kind of got with doing this, so.
Yeah, you just got to have fun with it. That's it.
Yeah. Okay, well, before we get out of here, tell them your socials one more time. And if you want to like plug anything, merch, anything like that, just anything you want to plug, shout outs, go ahead.
You can follow me on Instagram, Miss Desirable. My Facebook is Desiree Alexandria, and my TikTok is Miss Desirable with 2 E's.
You heard it. Run it up. Go vote.
Go vote. Go check out the link in my bio, so that you can see this face on the Face of Horrors. So I'm excited.
Run it up. If you win, I'm gonna need like 2%.
I got you.
Just for the show plug.
I got you.
Well, you know, you're welcome back. Come back on. We can talk about some other stuff too. You know what I'm saying? Like when you just run it back, you know.
I'm down.
All right, bet. This has been another great episode, y'all. So make sure you like, share, follow on Facebook, follow on Instagram. Hey, man, I'll end of the episode. I always say mental health is real. Take care of this. It'll take care of you. Drink some water. Namaste, bitches. Peace, love. We out. We're letting the music play. Bye.